September 3rd. Nice little 3-day weekend, huh?
Yeah.
Was it nice?
That
was nice. Check this out. This happened to me this weekend. When I was a kid, and every summer we'd go to my grandparents' house, either in Mexico or in Nogales, Arizona. And I remember I was in Nogales, Arizona, in the living room watching TV, and my uncle Sergio came in. And he opened up his hand. His hand was bleeding. It was blood everywhere. It was burned. He had a Volkswagen Bug, and the front seat of the Bug got really hot. So when he lifted up the seat, there were these wires that were bright red, and he grabbed them, which were on fire, and burnt his hand. And I remember that traumatic moment, right? So about 6-7 months ago, I was driving to my car, and my seat, there was all this hot air coming from my seat. So immediately I think of my Uncle Sergio, and I'm paranoid. It's like that for a couple days. And I go to the dealership, and I'm like, you guys got to take a look at this, please. Where I got the car, I go, can you please, like, something's going on, right? And then it turns out that my backpack was too close to the heater and was covering the heat vent. So they just moved my backpack, and
Which
it was
is a fire hazard in itself.
Right. So I felt really stupid, right? So,
easy fix, though.
But know where I'm triggered, because when I was 8 years old, all right? So now cut to the last 3 weeks, I've been driving around, and the same thing. The heat is coming up from the back of my car, from my seat. And I looked, and there's no backpack. There's nothing there. And I want to go to the dealership, but I want to make sure that it's not something stupid. And so there's nothing blocking the vents. I don't know what it is. And it's been going on about 3 weeks. So over the weekend, I finally decided to tell my wife. I'm like, this is driving me nuts. I said, I'm going to take it to the dealership on Friday. And she's like, well, let me see. So I'm driving around. I'm like, okay, now feel. So she had to lean over, and she's like, yeah, I feel it. It's crazy. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to the dealership today. I'm just afraid that something's going to happen and my seat's going to catch on fire. I'm going to burn my hands. Like, I'm afraid of it. Right. So I stopped at Red Mountain. She was going to get her, the little shots that you get at the B12 shots and weigh in and all that stuff at the Red Mountain weight loss place. And I'm waiting in my car, and she comes in, and I go, feel bad now. It's really bad now, because I was sitting in my car for a while. And then she leans over to the back seat, and then the heater was on in the back. Like, the passenger heater was on. I never once thought about that at all. And it's like this relief of me. And immediately I go, I think I got to tell everybody this story. It's so stupid right now. Like, I had called the dealership, and the guy that I deal with was on vacation this Labor Day weekend, so I didn't have to go see him. I'm glad I didn't.
Yeah.
If he would have been not on vacation, that would have been very embarrassing, where he would have just turned, see this little red knob? Turn it to blue. Turn it to blue, and you're
when
okay.
When it's red, warm air comes out.
Those are tough, because it's like, it's good that, you weren't going to blow up. That's good. But you feel so stupid. So that's not good.
Yeah, I mean, it's all because of my uncle. I mean, it's all because of that. When I was 8 years old, we got somebody. Hey, Jesse, what's up? Good morning.
Hi, I was listening to the podcast from Friday, and you were talking about Olympic sports that sound dirty.
Yeah.
And so I was watching this show over the weekend. I've really become obsessed with it, and everything in that show is just very naughty, and it's deadly as catch.
Everything's an entendre, and they don't mean it to be?
No, they're like, all right, what do they call them? Throw the pot overboard. And I don't know, it's just all of it. It's just so wild and just real naughty sounding. And I'm like, man, these fishermen are just, it makes a lot of sense why they're all men on the boat.
That's great. Thanks, Jesse. Thanks for listening.
Thank you. Bye.
So we got the text line, right? You text JJR and whatever you want to say to 96893. We got a 602 text that says, Kyle, hypothetically speaking, how much money or what would it take for you to show your face without makeup?
It's just not going to happen.
Not even for $1 million, you wouldn't show your face without makeup?
Thanks.
Are you serious?
Maybe $10 million.
Okay, that's still a lot.
10 million.
Okay, that's life-changing. That's life-changing.
Okay.
10 million, I would be like, okay, but $1 million, no. No. And it'd have to be untaxed.
I feel like on this show, we would have at some point seen Kyle without, I never have in 15 years, 20 years that I've known you. Never, not once.
Nope.
Not even right after you had your baby. You still We're
You won't.
fresh-faced.
Full glam.
Full glam.
That's a funny question.
Right? That's the most recent text. It was this morning. Anyway, yeah, you can text us. You text JJR and whatever you want to say to 96893. 3 things we need to know. What do you got?
Those poor astronauts stuck in space right now until February had a little bit of a concerning moment. They actually called into NASA saying, we're a little worried, concerned, and confused about what we're hearing.
There's a strange noise coming through the speaker, and I didn't know if you could connect into the Starliner and let me keep mic and let you hear it. I don't know what's making it, but we can configure that. It was kind of like a pulsing noise, almost like a sonar ping. I'll do it one more time, and I'll let y'all scratch your heads and see if you can figure out what's going on. Here we go.
Sorry, but like you're in space and you're only there with one other person,
Right.
and you're there with the person, and you're like knocking on your spacecraft or
Yeah,
something.
it sounds like breathing, too.
That would be concerning.
That'd be all like, who is it?
Hello?
Isn't that pretty much the plot of the new Aliens movie? That's how that stuff happens.
But Mission Control said there's nothing to worry about. It was just the result of a specific audio configuration between the space station and the Starliner spacecraft. Nothing to be worried about. They're going to be fine.
Hey, are there just 2 people up there?
Uh-huh.
A guy and a girl?
Yep.
I wonder if they're like, hey man, we're here till February. We're stuck.
Oh my gosh, I'm actually curious about that. If
So
they're
am
like
I.
married or
But even if they're not,
they're married.
do like,
married.
let's just,
They're not
we're like
married.
friends with benefits in space.
right.
Like,
I mean, I think that's what you would be concerned about if you were their spouse back home.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
For sure. For
Well,
sure.
it was supposed to be 8 days, right? Now it's like,
Till February, literally February.
Jeez, like
They're
the
gonna be up
just
there.
mental stress that probably puts on you.
Yeah.
it's like, am I
insane.
hearing things? Am I going crazy? That's what I would think.
And they're like, no, you're fine. But they're like really back home. Like, no, they said they're going to be fine. Rich, I thought of you when I saw this because you love all things pumpkin spice.
I do.
And Trader Joe's is looking for a pumpkin spice pundit.
Trader Joe's is?
They literally want to pay someone $500 Trader Joe's gift card as well as $1,000 just because to test and evaluate all of the fall-inspired pumpkin palooza foods at Trader Joe's.
I'm a little offended they haven't contacted me already.
I know. I was like, this is right up Rich's alley. But if this also sounds like it could be you, applications will be accepted through this Friday, September 6th. So get on it.
Pumpkin Joe's my new fave right now there.
Pumpkin shows. I mean, you should submit your love of all things pumpkin. This could be your side hustle. Tyler Reddick actually won the NASCAR Cup Series regular season championship over the weekend. And this is an amazing feat on its own, right? Like a pretty good thing, a notch on your belt, if you will. However, it's even crazier that he did this while having the stomach flu. They took audio between him and his pit crew who was trying to help him as he thought he may have some kind of accident during the race.
I'm just curious for CJ's feedback here. You worried about throwing up or no, just stomach stuff? Yeah, I'm throwing up. Being myself, all of it. All right, so it's both. We got you covered. Pills, you'll chew. Those are tops. The rest of them you swallow with water. The pills are too small. Dropped all of them. I got the Toms.
Oh my God.
What a nightmare.
What a nightmare. He did neither of those things and ended up winning the race pretty miraculously. And that
Flu
would
game.
definitely be something. Yeah, exactly. Like that was like Michael Jordan, right?
Mhm.
When
Yeah.
he won the chance. Crazy. And that's 3 things you need to know.
Peyton, what is the vibe for horoscopes today?
Mercury is in retrograde, so I'm going to tell you what you can expect over the next few weeks based on your zodiac sign.
On the text line, this is, Dear Johnjay and Rich, am I the only one that laughs when Peyton says she doesn't agree with the horoscope for a certain sign that day? Isn't it like she's the one that writes them for the segment? Can't she change it? Anyway, just my random thoughts from Ryu and RGV. Thank you for listening. You can always text us, text JJR and whatever you want to say to 96893. Johnjay and Rich. Peyton, what's the vibe for horoscopes?
Mercury is in retrograde, so I'm going to tell you what you can expect over the next few weeks based on your zodiac sign. And if it's your birthday today, you are a Virgo, and you share a birthday with August Alsina. You guys might remember him. He was Jada Pinkett Smith's situationship, and then snowboarder Shaun White. His birthday's today, too.
Also, Rich and I were just talking about it, our former intern, Jenny Finch. She got really famous. She won The
Really?
Apprentice. She was in the Olympics.
That's cool.
Yep.
Well, happy birthday.
Monique, good morning. What's your sign?
Team Libra.
Libras, just like Kyle. Okay, Mercury retrograde is throwing some shade on my Libra's balance. Making decisions is going to make you feel like you're picking between two bad memes right now. So if you're second guessing everything, just take a couple steps back and wait for the retrograde fog to clear. We still have about another week and a half of Mercury in retrograde, so.
Okay. Thank you.
Thanks, Monique.
That hits.
Hi, Jessica. What's your sign?
My sign is Capricorn.
Okay, Capricorn. For you guys, your money moves. They're probably going to hit a glitch with Mercury being in retrograde. So make sure that you're avoiding big purchases or financial decisions over the next few weeks because things are just not what they seem. So it's going to be a really good time to just sit back and review your budget instead.
No lottos. Got it.
Yes, there you go.
Thanks, Jessica. How about for Rich, the Pisces of the group?
Yeah, Rich, my Pisces, my dreamy Pisces. Mercury retrograde is making your intuition feel like it's on a break. You might feel extra forgetful or spaced out, so make sure that you're double checking everything. Trust the process and keep your feet on the ground for right now.
Okay, fine.
How about for you, Leo?
Yeah, Leo's, our social game is feeling like it's buffering right now, and that is like really annoying. So plans with friends can go completely sideways. Just don't sweat the small stuff. So roll with it and know that our shine isn't dimming because of this retrograde.
How about Virgo?
Johnjay, Mercury is your planet, and this retrograde is really testing your perfectionist vibes. So little things at work or in your daily routine, they might go off script. I'm telling you now. So don't stress out about it. Use the time to just review and refine a different system.
Very cool. Okay, check this out. I got this text on the text line. You can text JJR and whatever you want to say to 96893. And it says, Peyton, you need an intro to predictions. Check out Party Pupils featuring Mark E. Bassi. The song's called Signs or something. It's about 29 seconds in. I think it's a perfect match for your song. Much love. So this, do you know the song? I don't either. So this is it. Let's see.
Don't mind asking, what's your sign? What's your sign? What's your
Ooh, I like it.
I like it. That's a vibe. There's a Beyonce song that's called Signs, and Beyonce says all of the zodiac signs. I actually think I've played it for you guys before, once upon a time. But
Would it be a good intro, though? Like that's
no,
kind of,
this one kind of has like a good little feel good, wake up, let's get our day started right. Beyonce, she's just singing. So.
I sit across and I look at Rich's face every day for years and years and years. And I'm trying to tell, are you wearing makeup or are you covering up a pimple?
Covering up a pimple.
Oh, I
Are
guess.
you really? Let me see.
Well, there's two of them.
Where?
One over here and one over there.
Did you do it this morning or did Stacey?
No, she was asleep, so I just went into her
You went
makeup
in
and I looked for her little. She has something called Bye Pores that I put on. And
Hello, pimple.
it burns, and then I used her little like a little pad.
Wow.
Where's the other one? There's
one here. There's one here.
So you got they're both one on each side. They're like
See, that's what happens. I
you were
broke.
trying to cover it out. You didn't want me to see it, didn't you?
I break the. Well, I just thought it looked like extremely red this morning, so I was trying to make it not look as red.
I love that. Good
But
for
I
you.
had a strawberry shake this week, and apparently that's what brings the zits out in me.
You got to put the
Dairy.
you got to put the stars on your face.
Yeah.
That makeup. That's hip.
That's very hip.
in. That's very in right now. It's time for Sex and Hacks. I have sex information. Rich has life hacks. Today is Telephone Tuesday. Did you guys know that? It's a real day, Telephone
not know
Tuesday.
that.
It's when businesses supposedly get the most phone calls all year. It's because everything's open again after a long weekend. Also, people start planning for the holidays, and almost officially school is in today. Did a leaked memo confirm advertisers are listening in and showing ads based on what we say? A company, Cox Media Group, is bragging to potential clients about a feature called active listening. The big companies like Google and Amazon claim they have nothing to do with it. I don't believe them.
That's so wrong. I mean, I bet you, because we talked about zit cover just a second ago, all of it is going to be on your phones today.
You're probably right. You're probably right. Heinz developed a hands-free robot that can give hardcore gamers an extra hand by dipping their snacks and feeding them. It's not a stunt, but it's unclear if they actually will be made available for sale soon. Can you imagine just sitting there? I'd love it just to watch TV. Get grapes fed to you. Social media's new favorite workout trend, rucking. I started that. It's walking and running while wearing a heavy backpack. Cardio drumming is now all the rage. It's simple. You place an exercise ball in a bucket and you whack it with drumsticks to the beat of a song to burn calories. It relieves stress and strengthens your bones. The government in the UK might give workers the right to request a compressed 4-day work week. So they have to work the same amount of hours, but they do it in 4 days instead of 5. What do you think about that, Kyle? Is still your ultimate goal?
Yeah. I think I would 100% do that in a heartbeat.
Same.
Some guy in Louisville, Kentucky, keeps pooping on the same person's porch. The local news is calling him the porch pooper. He's done it twice so far. Twice. Why? I can't believe they made news after twice. You know what I mean? I think you need to. Anyway, this is the guy. This is so random.
Tuesday morning, I went out to my front porch and noticed this, what I thought was a cat poop, and it turned out to be a person. I had no idea. We're good neighbors. We keep to ourselves. We behave ourselves, and I can't imagine that somebody would want to do some kind of retribution. I'm relieved that he's not violent or he's not trying to force entry. He's just doing his deed.
Ew.
Gross.
Yeah.
Okay, get this. Poop is in the news. Guy in Colorado ordered some guitar tuners from Amazon, and he got a bag of poop in the mail. The good news is he also got the tuners in a different bag. The bad news is, here's the bad news.
Well, I didn't know what it was because it was kind of dark. I had just gotten home from work. It was late at night, and I couldn't tell what it was, and I reached in, and then I smelled it, and it was on my hand, and there was poop in there. We haven't had any arguments with anybody or anything, and we see the drivers occasionally and just say thanks, and that's about it. I've never had any, major issues with any of the drivers, so I have no idea. Well, I just hope they figure out who it is that did it, and I'd like to know why.
I assume it was an accident. Maybe the driver had to go in a bag, then by mistake, dropped it off.
I would think if you go in a bag, that you're not mistaking putting that in something else.
That's not going to get delivered.
Right?
Yeah, but maybe he did it, and then hours go by, and you forget about it.
Ew.
Wouldn't you smell it as you're walking up?
One time, I remember I had to, my son fell asleep in his car seat, and I had to pee so bad, and I peed in a styrofoam cup that was in my car. Then, the next day, I took a sip out of that styrofoam cup.
No.
I know. I forgot about it. I want to drink my own pee. What do you got for life hacks, Rich?
Whew, okay. Got to recover from that. Okay, so you know how when you buy a product and you think, oh, this must be great, it says clinically proven on it? That is total nonsense. It's basically a company saying, trust us, we checked out our own homework, because it is not clinically proven by anybody on the outside. What you want to see is something that says scientifically proven. That's a different story when you do whatever, I don't know, shampoo, soap, whatever you put in your body. So you want peer-reviewed, scrutinized by experts outside of the company, scientifically proven. That's what you want to look for. Clinically proven, it's their own private study. Don't pay any attention to it. I never knew that until researching into this particular life hack. So that life hack and many more can be found at johnjayrich.com.
Jenna is in the studio. She's our social media director. She had a big birthday. You turned how old?
24.
24. So you went to Vegas for the first time. How long were you in Vegas?
Oh, too long.
Yeah.
We were there Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Came home yesterday morning.
That's a long time in Las Vegas.
That's a long time. I was like...
Where'd you stay?
Sahara.
Okay, so they didn't tear it down.
No. I am happy to say that we had a room. Everything was there. It was all good.
Okay. So give us the rundown. What was it like being an adult in Vegas for the first time?
Guys, well, first of all, I apologize for the way that I sound right now. I feel as though I am the worst version of myself right now. I don't my voice sounds absolutely terrible. And Vegas is not for the weak. Let me just say that. But no, it was an awesome weekend. We went to a lot of shows, went to some clubs, saw some celebs. I don't even know what was going on.
Let's go up to the celeb. Start off with the TikTok celeb. Who recognized the TikTok celeb?
Tana Mojo.
Oh, yeah.
You guys know? Yeah.
I like Tana.
I love her. She's an icon. She grew up, she was in the YouTube era, then Vine, now TikTok.
Which is right up your alley.
Right. And
Jenna's a YouTube girl, by the way, in case we didn't know this.
I was a YouTube girl, and I was geeking. But she saw our group of girls, and she was like, oh my God, you guys are so cute, pretty, whatever. We made a TikTok, and it said, only hot girls love me. And it was all of us.
And
girlies.
she posted it.
Yeah.
Oh, did she really?
She posted. I watched it. It's the most recent post she put. And what's funny about it, it's like, because, we know Jenna. Does Jenna come off? She's kind of shy.
Yeah.
Right? So when you watch the video, Jenna's in the far back left, kind of popping her head in. She's like all the girls what's up? Getting in front of the camera.
Oh my gosh, this is so cute, Jenna. Wait.
I was being demure about it, just in the back.
So mindful.
So yeah, we saw her, which was awesome. And then we saw the Beckham family at dinner. They were sitting right next to us celebrating their one son, Romeo's birthday.
Where'd you eat?
Komodo at Fountain Blue, I believe. The biggest cake I've ever seen in my entire life. Didn't even eat it. It was 7 layers tall, and they were all singing. It was a whole family except for Brooklyn. And they are just as beautiful, if not more beautiful, in person.
So you saw
gosh,
David
that's
Beckham
amazing.
and Victoria Spice?
Yes.
Right
That's
there.
pretty
Like,
amazing.
you-
Spice,
and
real one.
like
Right.
there was nobody blocking you from them. They were right there.
They were the table like right behind us, and then when they got up, they were like waving to everyone, saying hi. I was like, oh.
Oh
No,
my
you
god,
gotta-
that's crazy that you said Brooklyn isn't there because don't they like not like his wife?
I kind of was stalking all their Instagrams, and I feel like he's kind of the disconnected one.
I
like
think so, too.
they were all super close, and he was not there.
I think it's because, yeah.
Yeah, I think it
it's
is the wife. Yeah.
So did you get a picture with them or anything?
No, I was being demure again.
Right. See, I don't
Nobody
think
in your
I could,
group
though.
went over
That's
there?
crazy.
Out of the big group of girls you're with, nobody's outrageous enough to go since, hey.
No, because we were at first when they stood up, we're like, okay, we don't know how they're gonna act, and then as they walked to the restaurant, they were super nice, and we could have chased after them, but we were like, nah, we'll just stay here.
Yeah, that's cool though.
I saw something you and Peyton both brought up over the weekend, and it's your shoes.
Oh God, I need my feet cut off.
Do you? Do they hurt?
They're so bad. I've never felt pain like that. I have blisters everywhere. The last night I was limping. I was like, tomorrow morning I'm requesting a wheelchair at the airport.
Yeah, no, seriously, Vegas in heels is not an easy task
Terrible.
for anyone.
You have to walk so far no matter what.
Exactly, and you do
Everywhere.
not. If you take those shoes off, I can't do it. Like,
Yeah, it's pretty gross.
Jenna, no,
It's
You
okay.
did?
I've taken my shoes off many times in Vegas.
can't do it.
Yes.
You gotta thug through on that
It's like
one.
survival. Like at one point, I
No,
feel you.
I'm sorry. The win Las Vegas. I definitely walked through the entire hotel barefoot.
Oh my gosh, that's so
At least you
funny.
were
I
not
have
walking the
pictures
street.
of my wife do the same thing.
It happens
Because it's like you just,
you hit
yeah,
a
at
hurts so
one
bad.
point, you just got to call it.
Yeah.
tough being a woman, I think.
It is.
It's really
Peyton, where'd you wear heels?
Well, I was wearing heels because I got to celebrate my bestie's birthday, and I'm like a little boy a lot of times. Like I show up to the club in sweatpants and leggings, like that's just me. And I wore heels, and literally it was like this big ordeal when I walked into dinner with my friends. They're like, "You have heels on? We never see you have heels on." I'm like, "Dude, I'm about to take these off in 2 seconds if you don't stop."
Did you?
I will. Yes, I ended up getting out of the Uber with no shoes on, very embarrassed.
Okay, so you're giving her grief for taking her shoes off in Las Vegas.
Walking the streets of Vegas. Come on, that's gross.
yeah.
Where
you're
were you
not
walking
wrong.
the streets?
Into my apartment complex.
A little different.
Totally different vibe,
Yeah.
but I do get it. You know, being a woman's tough sometimes.
I support both of you.
Beauty is
I mean,
pain.
like literally, it just hurts.
It does.
just hurts.
It does.
There was
but
no other choice in that moment than these shoes are coming off. I don't
I
care
get
where
it.
I am.
I get it.
This
Couldn't
is
be me,
disgusting.
but I get it.
They're off.
So what else was missing? You were missing anything on Vegas? Oh, yes. Hold on, Nick. Yeah. What?
Oh no.
Guys, I got to tell you, Jenna's holding it together pretty well right now because in our office, she's like the captain of the struggle bus. 3 minutes before you guys started this break, she was like, I gotta go brush my teeth. And literally just left to brush her teeth here at work. She was like, I haven't slept in my bed since Thursday. She's in rough shape. Don't let her fool you.
My face is so red right now because he's not wrong.
Why did you just put her on blast like that, Nick?
I'd say
You tell me you didn't.
Thank you for
like
brushing
you
your
brushed your
teeth.
teeth for the first time today.
No. I brushed my teeth last night, but this morning I woke up on the couch, laptop open, because I didn't move off the couch all day yesterday. And so I was like, well, my toothbrush is coming with me to work because we got to go.
No, I can relate to that. I've brushed my teeth plenty of times at this
Okay,
radio
good.
station. Those late nights out at those concerts, sometimes you just got to push through.
Yeah. And I just was on the couch all day yesterday, but I was still like, oh, I got to go. Yeah, we're struggling today. My body temperature is going all over the place. I don't know what's happening, but we're surviving.
Right. Do you think you're going to go back sometime soon? Or do you
No.
feel like you and Vegas need some time apart?
I think we need some time apart. It was like a great time. I'm very thankful for the experience. I'll eventually go back because it is super
Sure.
fun. But I think I need some time.
Totally. Vegas is 2 days max.
What
Yeah.
shows did you go see?
We saw Chris Lake and Martin Garrix
that's cool.
and John Summit, a little bit of that, and Fisher.
You went to John Summit?
Yeah.
My son Dutch went. Rich got Dutch tickets to John Summit
How was
on Friday
it?
night. He got home at 1:30 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
He said he's never seen so much. I mean, the things he described to me is something
Mm-hmm.
that you see in your life, like your lifetime. He saw them all one night.
Yeah.
Like performance-wise or people at the show?
He saw people doing drugs.
Okay.
He was.
yeah.
He saw a man dressed as a woman walk in and say, "Who says women can't have junk?" And lifted up their skirt and started peeing everywhere.
Oh my God.
He saw He was like,
What about your John Summit show?
I'm like, are you sure he wasn't in Vegas? That wiggle sounds a little.
Oh my gosh! And isn't John Summit though? Like he's a DJ, right?
He is.
And
He's
he's dating
somebody.
Ashton Earl, which is Alex
Yes.
Earl's little sister,
Yeah.
who is like totally a baddie.
But
I
she
feel like he's
wasn't
getting
there.
a lot more clout because of her.
Yeah, she wasn't there though, so I
Oh,
don't know
really?
if there's tea, or at least that we saw, because usually she's like behind the DJ stand.
Right. Oh,
We
she
didn't
wasn't
see
there.
that.
I think Charlie
This I saw.
XCX and John Summit are supposed to drop a song.
Oh,
I think coming up soon.
I think you tie up with certain people and it starts to help your career. Like obviously like
Totally.
Taylor Swift, this is
Yeah.
much smaller because I think you're right.
Yeah.
Like John Summit, when Dutch told me he's dating Alex Earl's sister.
Yeah.
Like that's part of the who it is. But I heard his
Totally.
show was amazing too. So there's many, many ways to get a hold of us. And I'm going to get into just right now how we got contacted by every single one of those ways. You can call us at 877-937-1047. You can text the show. You text JJR, whatever your message is, to 96893. Then you have the talkback, right, which is on the iHeartRadio app. You just tap the microphone. Then you got the drunk dial line, right, which is 602-888-1933. You can leave us a voicemail message. And then you could also leave an Instagram voicemail message. And I got one of those this weekend. And I sent it to Nick and Noah, and I said, does this make sense to you guys? Because I was not aware of what comes up in this message. Okay, so here's the, what do you have first? The voicemail from the Instagram. Play that one.
My Richism that drives me crazy, even though I love Rich so much. So Rich, don't take this on. It's Friday and Johnjay's got a game for you. Every single time he goes boom boom, and it drives me crazy. That's not even part of the song, but and he can't help it. Bless his sweet heart, he just can't help it. Every time he goes boom boom. Maybe you can listen back. I mean, if you made a montage of it, it would be like 10 minutes long. So much love.
Okay,
That is so funny.
I didn't know. When I got that message, I was like, I've never heard that before.
Oh my gosh, I tell
yeah.
Kyle all the time. Every time Rich says, I just look at Kyle and laugh because I love it. I think it's so funny. I've noticed it. Rich, you started doing it a couple months ago, but it is every time. And there's a couple times that you don't do it, and I'm like, what's up, bro?
I think
Where's the
you
bump
started
bump?
doing
Gotta mix
because
it
we
up.
don't have a Monday one. So
Yeah.
on Mondays, we just sing it.
And
I feel like Rich is so musical that I think he felt like he had to
He
add
adds
some
to it?
But
acoustics or whatever.
there's a bump in the song version of it that we have.
Is there?
That's why I do it.
So then
I'm trying
Nick-
to replicate the original.
Nick got this drunk dial voicemail.
Hey, as long as we're dogging on whatever Rich does on the show, whenever Johnjay does the "It's Monday and Johnjay's got a game for you," then Rich always goes boom boom, and he doesn't do it all the time, but I always listen for it, boom boom, and I just think that someone's gonna call in and hate on him for it. So just want to say, love you guys, love you, Rich. Keep doing your weird stuff. Bye.
Isn't that wild?
Yeah, I notice it every
Okay,
time.
I've never noticed it. So I walked in this morning and said, Noah, did you pull it? How long is it? He goes, it's only like 30, 40 seconds. And then Nick goes, it could be 10 minutes. So here it is. Hey, guys, yesterday was Father's Day, and I put together a little trivia game about Father's Day. All right, but today is Monday, and Johnjay's got a game for you. Father's Day. You guys, it's Friday.
It's Friday and Johnjay's got a game for you.
It's Monday, and Johnjay's got a game for you. It's National Limerick Day, you guys.
And Johnjay's got a game
for you.
And Johnjay's got a game for you.
So today is National One Hit Wonder Day.
It's Tuesday and Johnjay's got a game for you.
Okay.
Do you not
So
hear
is
it?
it gong gong or is it bump bump?
Wait, I changed it up.
Did you catch the first one, though?
on your toes.
The first one you played, do you hear that? Like,
No.
do you hear it?
I didn't hear that.
That's the very first one. Go. Hey, guys, yesterday was Father's Day, and I put together a little trivia game about Father's Day. All right? But today is Monday, and Johnjay's got a game for you. Father's Day. You guys, it's Friday.
That's special. You only get that on Mondays.
How did you even notice that?
Yeah, Nick?
Guys, I think Rich has been doing it for so long that he is making it up in his head. Because I just listened through all of those, and there's no gong gong at the end of any of them.
There is. How do you not hear it? Listen to the little piano here.
It's Tuesday and Johnjay's got a game for you.
Oh, gong,
How do you not
gong.
hear that?
I do. I hear it.
Oh,
But you
yeah.
go But we go for you, and then you go gong gong. But in the actual one, it's during the for you.
It's
Is that
before
what-
you, yeah. It goes dong,
It's the
dong.
piano. It's the note on the piano, and Rich is replicating the
But
note.
he's doing it at a different time.
Exactly.
When we okay.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Sure. You're the music person.
I love it, Rich. I'm here for it.
Oh,
You
I'm not
keep
stopping.
doing
I'm not
you.
stopping.
Hey, real quick, is everybody up to speed on Chimp Crazy?
Yes.
You watched the most recent episode?
I didn't see the most. Yeah, I
Every
didn't see the
Friday,
most
every
recent
Sunday
one.
they
Oh,
drop.
I didn't know that.
Oh my God, this one right now that came out is insane.
Well, the ending of the second
I know.
episode, I was like, okay,
Well,
where is this going to go? Because
the most recent is the directors of the show now are like, what do we do?
Right,
We have her
because-
confessing
Right.
to this crime and they're asking for advice. But then meanwhile, there's a whole other chimp story of another person that has the chimp that almost kills somebody.
Oh, my
I
gosh.
mean, it's insane. So I
I
go to
can't wait
dinner.
to watch that.
You know my new friend Justin, I've told you guys about? We go to dinner Saturday night. And the dude tells me the most amazing story. And he we're about the same age. And when he was a kid, his grandpa was a car dealer. And car dealers do all kinds of crazy stuff to get attention. And his grandpa pretty much had elephants, peacocks, and chimpanzees. And they would take him to the dealerships all the time. And in his house, when he'd go to his grandma and grandpa's house, they had chimps that were just running around. And he said he's like 7 years old. The chimp would beat the hell out of him.
Oh my
He
God.
said, and the grandma would grab the chimp and be, no, and go away. And then the chimp, and he'd be
never want to go to grandma and grandma's
it'd be
house.
like him and his sister would be downstairs in the basement with the chimp, and the chimp would like pull his sister's hair. They would take the sister away and leave him alone with the chimp. And he had to
Jeez.
sleep with the chimp.
No.
And then he sends me pictures of him growing up with his chimp.
Chimp
He's like,
crazy,
they're
for
so
real.
tough. He goes, these things are so strong, and they beat the hell out of him. He'd get bit by the chimp and everything.
Why would they keep the chimp after they're tormenting their grandchildren?
I mean, those are their children, that's Uncle whoever to them.
He sent me
Right?
pictures, and it's just so fascinating. He's got a picture of him, like, a pissed off kid, and there's like a chimp and then an elephant behind him. in the grandpa's backyard. I gotta post it.
What a life. That's insane.
Kyle, what's the scoop with Adele?
Oh, this actually kind of breaks my heart, but I'm really happy for her at the same time. She was she was doing her last show of a 10-show Munich run and made an announcement to the crowd saying she knows she has a couple more things to do, but then it's kind of peace out for a while.
But after that, I will not see you for an incredibly long time, and I will hold you dear in my heart. It has been amazing. I just need a rest, and I have spent the last 7 years building a new life for myself, and I want to live it now. I want to live my new life that I've been building, and I will miss you terribly.
Oh, she's crying.
Yeah, she got really emotional. And then she was like, once I'm done with all my obligations and all that, like all the shows, I'm going to have a baby. And I really want a girl because I've already got a boy.
So I thought she was going to go on tour with Lionel Richie.
It's me. Hello. Is it me you're looking for? Can you hear me? Hello.
I am sorry. Your call could not be completed. Please check your dialing procedure and try again.
Hello.
So annoying.
What does Patrick Mahomes say about Taylor Swift?
He has nothing but amazing things to say about Taylor Swift.
Meeting Taylor and realize how genuine and cool she is. I mean, I think that's been special to me because, I mean, she's, like you said, the most famous person in the world. She could not be, and she's really interested in football, and she asks a lot of great questions. She's already drawing up plays, so we might have to put one in.
Could you imagine Taylor Swift is now writing plays for the Kansas City Chiefs?
They're probably going to be hits.
Might as well let her. She's great. Everything she does is obscenely successful.
I know. I just wonder, will they announce that was a Taylor play? I think they would want to.
I feel like Taylor Swift on 12. No, Taylor Swift on 13.
Yeah.
Right.
Now, the Selena Gomez stuff. Did you see what she did in Telluride? Oh, you didn't see? She was in Telluride, and the rumors were she's going. And then a volleyball team said, high school volleyball team said,
I
come
saw
on.
that. That was cool.
And then she went. She went to the volleyball game.
Do we know if she sang the national anthem, though?
No, I don't think
Because
she
there was
did.
no videos or anything, because isn't that what the sign said?
No.
It was like, Selena Gomez, come and sing the national anthem. That was really cool, though, for her to show up. I think that's dope.
thought that
It's
was
about time you give her
Yeah.
her due.
I mean, I'm going to give you credit where credit is due. That doesn't necessarily change how I feel about her completely, but that's great. I mean, I think that's awesome, and it probably made those girls' day.
Oh my gosh, it made their whole life.
Is that where she was spotted with the engagement ring?
No, she was spotted elsewhere wearing like a wedding band on her engagement ring finger. So not like the huge giant rock that Lady Gaga was seeing. I don't know if you guys saw that thing. Oh my gosh. You know she's engaged. She's like busy planning her wedding. And I guess
didn't know that.
like they're having kind of issues because she keeps changing her mind. Like, does she want a big lavish wedding or like something really small?
Right.
And I guess it's driving her fiance nuts. But like she was, I think at Venice Film Festival, and her ring is like, oh my gosh, it looks like it's like 20 carats or something.
Like a
crazy like that.
paperweight.
It is
Who's her fiance again?
Yeah. I forget his name.
But he's not like a famous person.
Yeah, I think he is.
Oh, he is?
I mean, whatever. But so she dropped it? The ring? She lost it?
No, she didn't drop it.
Oh, I thought she lost
was
it.
wearing it.
Oh, I thought she lost it. Like it fell somewhere.
Oh, geez.
I didn't
be
see
bad.
that.
Wow. Oh, my bad. That's what I thought. Peyton, what's your deal with Camila Cabello?
Well, have you guys had a chance to listen to Sabrina Carpenter's Short and Sweet album?
A little bit of it, yeah.
Yeah, so apparently it's rumored that the entire album is about Shawn Mendes and Camila Cabello. And Camila Cabello, I don't know if this is just a total PR stunt. I don't know what was going on, but Camila Cabello is like singing Espresso, Sabrina Carpenter's song, and she's almost like mocking her in a way. I'm going to have to post it on our Instagram so you guys can see it. But I was like, your team's very smart, or this was not a good move, because it actually doesn't really put Camila Cabello in that good of a light. I don't think so.
Really?
Yeah, it kind of looks a little snarky, but I mean, hey, I get it. Pop star beef, they're trying to bring back the Britney stuff. I get it. I don't know.
Because I think one of the songs specifically is Taste. That's
love that
supposed to be, and
song.
it's like basically her saying, "You're gonna taste me every time you kiss him."
Exactly.
And
Like,
it's that's
and that music video for Taste, by the way, it stars Jenna Ortega and Sabrina Carpenter. And if you have not watched it,
It's awesome.
you are missing out. It is so good.
I want to jump back to Lady Gaga losing her wedding ring because I said she lost her wedding ring, and Kyle's like, no, she didn't lose it. Now, Kyle sends me little notes of what she's going to talk about in the news. Go read what you wrote to me. Do you talk to text?
Yeah.
Read it.
Flushed her huge, gigantic.
Lady Gaga flushed
It's supposed to
her
be
gigantic
flashed.
engagement ring.
It's supposed to be flashed.
So when she
Not
tells the
flushed.
story, she's like, yeah, she flashed her ring. Oh, and she lost it, right? And you're like, no, she didn't lose it.
I'm like, I don't know. Maybe she did. I didn't see that though.
I'm like, I was leading you down that path because you said she flushed her engagement ring.
You did.
I meant to say flashed.
Right?
So,
Flashed.
so totally different.
I'm gonna have to pronounce my A's.
But the way she
better.
looked at me, like I was insane, and I was like, oh my God.
I looked at you like scared. Like, no, I didn't see that. I'm out of the loop on this one. You got
I
to
read
take
that
this story
somewhere.
and run.
Oh,
because I
here,
got nothing.
in your notes. Lady Gaga flushed her engagement ring.
That's so funny.
Flashed.
That's how like stories and rumors get spread
Yeah, they do.
by typos.
And her fiance's name is Michael Polanski.
That's the
There
guy.
you go, Richard.
Johnjay and Rich. Angel, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. All right, you're going to play 4-second rule with us. Grant's the host. What up, Grant? Let's play.
What's up, guys? Happy Monday or Tuesday.
That's how we all feel.
Never mind. All right, go about your business. So we are playing the 4-second rule today. Basically, I'm going to give you a category, and you have 4 seconds to name 3 things in said category. Now, Angel, you're probably wondering, what does 4 seconds sound like? Rich? That's it. That's 4 seconds. You got the rules, Angel?
Okay. Yes.
I love it. All right. We start with Johnjay Van S. Johnjay, the astronauts are all anyone's talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Are they? Is this true? Are you guys not talking about it?
Yeah, we know.
We talked about it.
Well, I'm talking. Everybody in my circle's talking about the astronauts. So, Johnjay, in 4 seconds, name 3 things you don't want to hear if you're an astronaut.
When did we land? Hey, what time is it? Hey, you should be able to Dave.
Okay, is your middle name Dave?
Is your middle name Dave?
I mean, he's not wrong. I don't hear that.
I don't know.
Just 8 months.
That
of
was a
small
hard
talk.
one.
Yes.
That's the hardest one you ever asked.
That was good. That was good. Good work. Rich Barrow, we move over to you. Rich, in 4 seconds, name 3 activities that require goggles.
Swimming, shooting, and fishing. For sharks.
Are we going to give them fishing,
Underwater.
guys?
I don't know. I think you're the judge there. That's your call.
I wouldn't wear goggles fishing, so Rich, I got to buzz you. I'm sorry, brother.
It's tough.
All right, keeping in the goggle theme, we move over to Peyton. Peyton Whitmore.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, Peyton, in 4 seconds, Name 3 places to get a chicken sandwich.
Popeyes, the chicken sandwich shop, and McDonald's.
Ooh. Is there a chicken sandwich shop?
I bet you money there is.
I'm going to buzz you.
No
I'm
way.
going to be hard on the rules
chicken
today.
sandwich shop.
No.
The
It sounds
chicken
delicious.
sandy shop.
Nope. Judges say nope.
Judges say yes.
Sorry, Peyton. Have you been to the chicken sandwich shop?
No, but there is a chicken sandwich shop. Look it up on Yelp. It's there.
Well, then we will move on. No points for Peyton. Kyle Unbug, are you ready?
I think so.
All right, this is perfect after Peyton's answer. Kyle, in 4 seconds, name 3 places you don't want to run into a coworker.
At a party, at a grocery store.
I would have accepted chicken sandwich shop there.
Chicken sandwich shop.
I should have said that. I wasn't quick enough.
Shame!
Because I wouldn't mind running into you guys anywhere. That's why it was tough.
See? Whatever, Kyle.
She's all about the love. Give her point.
Man, Johnjay's the only one on the board so far. Angel, we can see if you get you on the board. You
Is your
ready?
middle name Dave?
Yep.
All right, I went noodle crazy this weekend. I ate a lot of noodles. So, Angel, in 4 seconds, name 3 types of noodles.
Fettuccine, penne, elbow.
Elbow. She got it. That was it.
What was the last one?
Elbow.
Elbow? All right, I'll give it to you.
her.
Nice job. Angel and Johnjay, the only ones on the board after round 1. Round 2, the speed round. I threw up this morning, guys. Yeah, I
You have a lot of stomach problems.
During the show, I left while
Most people
filming
do.
and then went. So Johnjay, that spurns this question here.
Okay.
In 4 seconds, Johnjay, name 3 places you don't want to throw up.
And your mother's face, and your wife's face, and your son's face.
I'll give it to you. I almost threw up on Jenna. I'm not going to lie to you guys this morning.
I think you and Jenna both feel that way.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I also feel she's a little queasy this morning.
Take it easy on her over there. Barra.
Yo.
In 4 seconds, Rich, name 3 celebrities you want to speak at your funeral.
Let's see. Prince. Oh, wait, he's dead. He can't speak at my funeral.
I mean, the ghost of Prince would be pretty great.
That would be kind of
Hologram?
awesome.
No
The
points for
hologram.
Rich today. It's a shutout. Peyton Whitmore, we move over to you. We heard Patrick Mahomes speak earlier.
Kermit the Frog.
Kermit the Frog, guy's got a weird voice. So Peyton,
Taylor Swift is great.
in 4 seconds, Peyton, name 3 other celebrities with weird voices.
Oh, I don't know. Noah Cyrus. I don't know. Does she have a weird voice? That just is what came into my head. I
I
don't
would
know.
have accepted Selena Gomez.
Selena Gomez.
Kyle.
I can't hate on Selena Gomez anymore. That was a really hard buzz.
No points for
Subjective.
Rich or Peyton today. Kyle.
Jeez, I'm off my game.
That's a tragedy. Tragedy.
Kyle. In 4 seconds, Kyle. Name 3 things you win.
Money, prizes, games, people.
Winning.
Yeah, you win someone's
I
love.
see. All right.
Oh.
Point for Kyle. Angel.
Let's talk about trafficking for a second.
Angel, are you ready?
Richard.
I'm ready.
All right. This one's worth 4 points. Get ready. In 4 seconds, Angel, name 3 foods that are easy to burn. Go.
Steak, eggs, burgers.
Nice job, Angel.
All right,
Angel
Angel.
on the game today. We were not.
We're going to set you up, Angel. Hold on the line. Thanks for listening. Congratulations.